a beautiful village which was situated in the middle of many mountains, so beautiful that tourists will not feel like leaving this place. Due to the beauty of the village, many shops and hotels would open, but there was extreme poverty in the village. Leave aside a proper school in the village, there was not even electricity here. But why so? Actually, this village was surrounded by mountains on one side, and dense forest and river on the other side. The village was very beautiful, but one had to cross mountains to reach there. It has been many years since no one has gone or come through the dense forest. Therefore, the people here were cut off from the outside world and were living a very backward life. Donkeys were used in this village because donkey is a very hardworking animal, and the second quality of a donkey is that it is very stubborn. Once a herd of donkeys entered the forest, and one of the donkeys was quite stubborn. Instead of moving here and there, he kept walking in one direction. There were drains, mud, and thorns on the way, but the donkey kept moving. A herd of donkeys also started following him. It took 2 days, but the donkey crossed the path. Following behind was the owner of the donkey, who was quite young. Now the news spread throughout the village that a way to cross the forest had been found. Now the villagers also started coming and going through the same route. The path was difficult, but there was some improvement in the lives of farmers. People started coming to the city for work, but there were still 2 days of difficult journey. 60 years passed like this. Then one day, some government civil engineers reached the village. The news spread in the village that a concrete road was going to be built. The problem was that civil engineers wanted to build the road through new routes. On the other hand, the villagers were adamant that the road should be built through familiar old routes only. An engineer said, "Okay, first tell me, who discovered this way?" An old man came forward and said, "60 years ago, I followed the donkey, so I found this path." Engineer says, "Looking at this path, it can be said that a donkey must have discovered this path, because first there is a climb, then there are slopes. There are slippery stones and drains in between. The donkey must have moved ahead without thinking, but I didn't understand one thing." The engineer asked the villagers, "Why didn't you all try to find a better way in these 60 years? Why are you walking on the path made by a donkey? If you tried, you would have found a straight and good route, which would have reduced the journey of 2 days to half a day." The engineer further said, "Old paths take a turn in the middle, from where a new path begins. It is difficult to find a new path, but if you people had even tried to find a better way, your life would have become easier by now. The future of the village children would have changed." Friends, we get to learn an important thing from this story. The biggest problem in bringing change is that we think that we have to bring a big change once, have to start from zero, because of which we are waiting for a special opportunity or special technique. Rather, the truth is, whatever we want to do, he just has to try to do a little better every day. Doing this brings a big change in our mindset, due to which big changes start appearing outside also. Friends, there is always scope for improvement in life, and you have to pay the price every day. You can say that our way of studying or working is good. Maybe you are right, but there is always room for improvement, meaning, if not in studies, then you will have to improve in time management or in some other things, due to which the syllabus or work, which you used to take more time to complete, will now take less time to complete the same syllabus or work. It's like cleaning the room. Did better yesterday, but today we have to do better again. This is the way to succeed. Otherwise, we will keep walking on the paths made by some other donkey for the rest of our lives. If you enjoyed this story, please consider subscribing to VidGrowth and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your insights and any stories. Until next time, be positive and keep moving forward.